And we're live.
Hey everyone! Oh my god, I'm so excited. This is an attractive group, I have to say.
Yes, I agree.
So. I'm with two of my favorite people. I'm so excited. I've been like looking forward to tonight.
Yeah, me too.
Me too. I miss you, Mike. I haven't talked to Toe before, but we're mutual, so I wanted to talk to him. So
it's cool. I feel like
Olivia. This is awesome.
Not to toot my horn, but I feel like I'm kind of bringing everyone together because like you were my first guest ever, Olivia, and I think it was your first show, and I was Toadie's first show. So like, I'm proud of myself.
He's taking away our show.
You like totally brought me into like this whole like the gay like the homocon people.
Ooh, sorry.
So yeah, honestly, I know it's been fun. Sometimes I regret it, but it's been fun.
What part do you regret?
Wild.
It's like some of y'all, and not to generalize, but some of y'all be even more catty than bitches on there. Cause I'm like, I used to be in a ton of like political like girl group chats, and they all like just devolved into like horrible fighting and stuff. And I was like, let me go over to the gays, and they're just exactly the same, dog. Like it's horrible. Like I don't
because like there's something wrong with gay people, but I feel like we have like our good gays. We have the good gays, you know?
Yeah, you're one of the good ones.
I was telling Toad this last night, but like I feel like the homocons are sort of separated between the ones who are just like typical bitchy gays and then the like cool atypical ones like us.
Yeah, no, I feel that. That's why I talk to y'all, but there's certain people that just cause a lot of drama on that fucking bird app.
You want to hear some bullshit, by the way? Speaking of that?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I was not going to get into this. Do you want to hear some bullshit?
I always want to
you know what I'm talking about. God, I was not going to get into this. We're already like spilling tea. So like, okay, I shouldn't. Okay, whatever. There's this event happening where I was like kind of the only homocon that's been doing this for a while that's not invited, explicitly not invited. I could go into some backstories for why I think that is, but anyway, I get a message from one of them the other day, and I see the first line of it before I click on it. And it says like, we would like to invite you. And I'm like, oh, cool. They are inviting me. I didn't, yay, I'm not excluded. And then I click on it and it's like, we would like to invite you to attend and we'll offer you a discounted ticket.
What event is this? Or can you not
stay there and attend? Screw you.
And not speak, right?
Not speak. Not be like, I'm like put on the naughty step.
Wait, isn't it an event that you've done before?
Yes.
Can you tell me after we get off live?
Oh, I will.
Okay. This is horrible. Why are they doing this?
I feel like that's a bunch of the bitchy gays. Like, I'm not wrong to be a little miffed.
Why are they doing this to you, dog? You don't deserve this.
I'll tell you after. Thank you. I'm already bashing people. I'm like 2 minutes in. By the way, Toadie, I'm very impressed that you have another shirt. I think this is the first time on a stream you've ever not worn that black shirt.
Oh my, they're actually different black shirts. My whole wardrobe is just black. Because I had to do it for school. Like we had a dress code for my department. You had to dress in black. So I just.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't updated my wardrobe.
Is that why party people all wear black? I thought they were.
Well, some of them are just depressed.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them are depressed. The other half, they have a dress code.
Oh, I never knew that. Olivia, what have you been up to? Are you have you been enjoying your newfound gayness?
So much. Not as much lately though, because now I'm back to being straight for a minute. I don't know how I feel about that, but
yeah, you were telling me. Okay, you got to explain more.
Life comes at you fast, dude. Life comes at you fast. Sometimes you don't know who you're gonna talk to and who you're gonna meet. So it's not like I can choose. That's all I can say. Life comes at you fast. I was like gay for like 2 months.
I don't blame you. Wait, but like this guy's got. So you're not saying like, oh, I'm just like seeing a guy from. You're like, I'm done with my gayness. So
no.
The dick of gold.
No, abandon it.
Before somebody clips that shit and like posts it like Olivia's like homophobic now. No, like I'm not renouncing my bi-ness or my gayness or whatever. I just happen to like a guy currently, so that's
Olivia is the least homophobic person on this stream.
Facts. I'm like, we should give you guys the benefit of the doubt, and you're like, no, like death to all gays. So I don't even like. I've seen Toad and I've seen Mike just tweet like the craziest shit that I'm like, if you had told me this was tweeted by like the Muslim Brotherhood, I would have believed it. How homophobic. Toad is like posting like that crazy fucking frog meme under any gay dude's post that I just like. It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary, dude. The one with
the one with the
like,
scary eyes?
Yeah, and the teeth, and it scares me. And it feels like a hate crime. Like if you were straight, I would think you would be homophobic. Like that's.
I've been reserving it for like every time I see something crazy posted. Like there's some motherfuckers going on around in Australia right now, burning down COVID testing sites.
Oh, I made that too strong. Oh,
what are you drinking?
Just chase it. With more vodka.
It's supposed to be like a little bit of vodka and a lot of pink lemonade, but it's like half vodka and half lemonade. So,
by the way, wait, before we go on, I should say hi, everyone in the chat. All our peeps are here, and I love you guys. I just randomly, we have super chats if you guys want to do super chats, but I just came across this chat that I have to put up. Mike, have you updated on your delivery boy?
Wait,
I know the update.
So I'm really good at like pissing away money I don't have. So I bought this whole sound system from Best Buy, and the guy who came to deliver it was kind of hot. So I was like flirting with him, and we were texting and made plans to go out.
Wait, you got his number?
Well, he texted me before he came here, like, "This is your delivery person. I'm on my way." And then I texted him afterwards on the number.
What did you say after?
I was like, "This shit's heavy. I'm impressed. You lifted it." And he was like, "Oh yeah, I've been working
that's
out."
so corny. How does that
like,
work?
You do too.
Okay. Well,
and I think I was like, "Oh, just waiting for you to ask me out."
Oh wow.
But anyway, long story short, like I think the day before we were supposed to go out, he asked me if I'm vaccinated, and that was the end of that. I said no, and that was the end.
You could have lied.
That's what I did a couple days ago.
You did?
I had
maybe if I'm like desperate for
Toad. Please do tell before I spill all my drama. Somebody else
he texted me the other night. He texted me the other night and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get laid. Don't tell anyone." And I'm like, "Okay, I would never." And then I look on Twitter and he's like, "I got laid."
No.
Have some respect for yourself. I don't be tweeting that shit.
He was okay because what happened was I was supposed to do a live stream with Cam, Italian guy, and we got the times mixed up because I'm in California.
Wait, that's why you guys canceled? Because you were getting D-word? That's why y'all canceled? I was wondering what happened because I saw
D-word.
I saw Zach posting. I saw Cam posting like, "Sorry guys, tonight's stream is postponed." I was like, "Come on, whatever happened? I hope Toad's okay." Oh, Toad's okay.
Oh,
Toad's fine.
I got done.
Wow.
We finished, and I looked at the phone. There's 2 missed calls from this motherfucker from Cam, and he's like, "Where are you?" And I was like, "Well, I thought you meant 8 my time, not 8 your time."
Death.
And then I called him.
Death
I was like,
to all gays.
Death to all gays.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, it's terrible. They're horrible. But super chat. Hi, Maddie. So Maddie's like one of my favorite people, and I feel so terrible for him. He is in Australia.
That's horrible.
Real bad down here.
We should be able to bring him over here as a refugee at this point.
Please, can we? Screw Afghanistan. Bring Australians here. It's terrible, though. I mean, you sort of look at everything that's happening here in Australia is just the next progression of it.
Even the Taliban isn't shooting dogs at point blank range, which is sad to say, but Australia is. They're going into doggy pounds and shooting bullets into dogs. The Taliban is letting them kind of, be stray on the street, whatever.
Just every time I think of that story, I want to know how it played out. Did they just go to the fucking shelter like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna fucking whack your dogs"?
I'm imagining like some crazy like apocalyptic like stormtrooper shit. They walk in there just killing dogs in their little cages. That's really sad, really disgusting. I mean, they didn't even bother to euthanize them like how they normally do. I think they give them like sleeping medication or whatever. They just fall asleep. But they're cruel. That's cruelty at that point to just shoot a dog. That's cruelty. It's horrible.
But it's in the good name of
now we're leaving dogs in Afghanistan, and Cuomo abandoned his dog when he resigned. So if you're in New York, I'm just saying,
really?
Like he abandoned his
animal lover.
Mike? What do you mean he abandoned his dog? He just left the dog.
Abandoned his dog at like the governor's mansion. Left him.
Oh
Yep.
my god! Why
You
did
can
no one
tell
watch me like
everything
that?
about
That's
a
the first time
person
I heard that shit.
by how they treat animals.
That's fucking horrible.
He just left the fucking dog there?
Mm-hmm. And Curtis Sliwa, the Republican who's running for mayor, was like, I'll adopt him, I'll rescue him, because he's like done work with animal rescue.
Oh, I like that guy. I
love him.
Is he the one with the hat?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I like him.
I think I met him when I was a little kid. Because he's been doing that shit forever.
Yeah, I recognize the hat because my dad used to be in Guardians Angels here, like in the DC area, so I kind of knew
No
what it
way.
was. Yeah, I knew what it was, like because I saw the red berets, and I was like, oh, that's familiar. Then when he mentioned something about being a Guardian Angel, I was like, that's where I know it from.
I thought it was a military thing.
It's like it's a group that volunteers to help like protect, I think, like missing children and like
Oh, okay.
No, just
like,
crime in general.
yeah,
even,
domestic
like,
violence, like cleaning up the streets, like all that shit.
Oh, awesome. I saw that one.
And it was a
video
big thing here in New York in like the 70s and 80s when the city was basically how it's becoming again now.
Damn.
Yeah.
And is that when Giuliani came in afterwards and he cleaned it up?
Yep.
Okay.
It's like every I don't know. I don't understand how people don't realize that like everything Democrats touch turns to shit. But yeah. What was it? By the way, I was just reading right before we started like something new in Australia that's even crazier, and now it's slipping my mind what the hell it was. Did you hear about that?
You see the thing about the babies died because they couldn't get heart transplants or heart surgery or whatever because they couldn't get a COVID test in time. It was like four children died.
Is that Australia?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. What the hell was it though that I just what's the latest with Australia? Because I know
they got weird shit every day. I know they were burning down COVID testing sites yesterday.
I'm kind of okay. Maybe we're like I would never say I am proud of those people doing it, but it's nice to see some people like actually doing stuff as opposed to here. They don't do anything.
Yeah, because did you see the thing about the truckers like blocking the highway and stuff and going on strike because they're not delivering like anything? The truckers are going on strike.
No,
in Australia.
I saw that. Yeah.
Oh, Australia. I thought you meant here. I was like,
yeah. I wish Americans had the balls
here.
to do that shit, but I think Australia has it down. But they're worse off than us, so they should have done it earlier.
I'm trying to remember what the hell it was that they just started doing there. That's like somehow even worse than everything. I think it was something like they can lock people up for being that's what it was. They can lock people up and arrest them for being suspected of having COVID.
Arrest them, like put them in jail.
And I think they're making people start putting. Maddie, let me know if this is true. I heard that they're starting forcing people to put signs on their doors if they have COVID.
That's
so we're full on back to like goddamn ancient Egypt right now.
That give me like Passover vibes.
Yeah. See, if everybody would have just watched the Rugrats Passover episode, we could have avoided this.
It's
too young.
Wait, you guys are young. You don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm too young for Rugrats.
I watched Rugrats.
But how old are you?
That was my shit.
Exactly, Zach. If it saves one life, 4 babies die.
Toad, how old are you?
I'm 23. I'm turning 24 next month.
Oh, okay. You're not old.
Don't ask me how old I am.
Actually, when I first met Mike, I thought he was like a lot younger than he was. And he told me his age. I was like, oh,
don't say my age.
I'm not. I'm just saying you're like 8 years older than I thought you were.
He looks good for his age.
Thank you.
And you have like a cool, like hip young haircut, so that helps too.
I just got a cut today, which is why it's
good.
Pissing me off.
I saw the picture of blue hair, like liberal Mikey you posted. I was like, I don't fuck with that.
There's a blue hair Mikey.
It's
you don't
horrible.
have Facebook. You miss all my good shit, Toad, because you don't have Facebook.
Yeah, it gets wild on Facebook. I only go on Facebook to check Mike's posts. I don't even be posting on Facebook like that. I post on Facebook like once every other month, but I am on there every day scrolling through Mike's posts because there's always some drama in the comments. He's always posting some like awesome throwback picture of him with like blue hair or like skinny jeans or something. It's just like it's like toy.
Oh my god,
Zach, please tell me that does not mean what I think it means.
Oh, it does. It definitely does.
Guy I like to fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume it means guy.
I think it's grandpa.
Fuck you.
Grandpa.
I hate you guys. Maddie, thank you. In South Australia, homes that have suspected COVID cases are being marked as unsafe. Yeah, I heard it's crazy, and it's like nobody cares to stop this shit here before we get to that point, which we're not all that far away from.
No, Americans look at Australia like, haha, suck at losers. I'm like, we're like a couple months away from shooting dogs, dude. Like, this is serious. We gotta stop. And I just wrote this article.
We're not shooting them, we're just leaving them with the Taliban.
Facts. I just posted this article yesterday for Timcast, and I was like, how we, in general, I was talking specifically about New Yorkers because they're the ones that have like the strictest like vaccine passport mandates right now. But it was like, how can we stand up to medical mandates? And it's all about non-compliance. And I always get flack for making this comparison, but Jim Crow only ended because people broke the law. You know, every injustice in American history has only ended because people broke the law, like civil disobedience, non-compliance. You know, people were willing to get arrested for what they believe in. And now people are like, you know what? Let me download this vaccine passport app on my phone because it's going to be convenient. Like, no, this is how it becomes worse with compliance and complicity.
They've made it easy. They've made it easier not to do the right thing. And it's also this perpetual moving of the goalposts. Like the same motherfuckers who are screaming, you know, if you get the vaccine, you're completely safe. Like you can't get COVID. And now they just move that goalpost and it doesn't even fucking phase them. I'm like, how fucking retarded do you have to be? I'm serious. Like, how retarded are you?
Facts,
what is wrong with you?
It's like if you're vaccinated and the vaccines work, why are you mad that I'm not vaccinated? Oh, it's because it's herd immunity. Okay, most people, especially where I'm at, most people are vaccinated. It's very unpopular to not be vaccinated here in the DC area. So herd immunity has already been achieved. You're safe. I'm not willing to take the risk of getting the COVID vaccination because I'm 20 years old. I'm healthy. I've already had COVID. It barely affected me. I was like completely 100% fine. And it's like they're freaking out about like I'm a right-wing conspiracy theorist. Like, first of all, I am a right-wing conspiracy theorist. What do you want me to say? But
they have a better track record of being right.
Put some respect on our name.
It's completely separated from my politics because I was never a quote-unquote anti-vaxxer before COVID. I've had vaccinations before. Well, I will say this, I've never had a flu shot and I've never gotten the flu very badly. So I just view it as another type of flu shot. I've never gotten the flu very badly, never gotten COVID very badly. I'm very healthy. I'm young. It is what it is. It is what it is. But people are scared as shit.
And you will never reason with those people. Like, seriously, the greatest thing I think that we can do and what I found, put those people on a pedestal, shine the fucking spotlight on them, and just laugh at them. Just laugh at them. We can't reason with them. They're gone. They're so completely gone at this point.
No, you kind of changed my mind on that because, like, that's what's kind of depressing to see is that, like, you know, I traveled the entire friggin' country at the height of COVID and I'm fine. But trying to talk sense to these people about, like, they're voting for a person who created all of these policies that they've been screaming about for years and they don't care. So that it's like facts are impenetrable to them. So yeah, you've kind of changed my mind that it's like all you can do is laugh at them and expose them, and hopefully their insanity will wake other people up.
And then when you do that,
some people are like just too far gone. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was about to say the same thing. It's just, it boils down to like Orwell's definition of doublespeak, which is you can see two things which are completely contradictory as true, or if you bring those things to that person and they see them both as contradictory, rather than, you know, confronting them and saying, well, you know, there's something wrong here. They don't want to confront it. This is why you see all these leftists get really angry when you pull up the facts about COVID or lockdowns, how they don't work. They don't try to reason with you. They get mad.
I had to like red pill my mom a little bit about it, and she's still kind of blue pilled about it. But when I have taken probably close to 35 to 40 flights since COVID started. I've been traveling this whole last year. I've like every weekend this month I've been someplace else. Like the first weekend I was in Orlando, last weekend I was in Vegas. This coming week I'm gonna be in Miami. I'm flying. I'm not dead. I'm not spreading shit to people because I don't even have it. I had it in January for like 10 days or whatever, and that was it. I was almost asymptomatic, and that was it. And when I first got home from like taking this big trip to Georgia in January, my mom refused to be around me without wearing a mask. But she would just set the mask down on the same counter that I set my mask down on. She would not like wash her hands when putting on the mask. She would take her phone, which has been touching everything, and put her mask back on. And my sister would do the same thing. But my sister would come upstairs to my room, take off her mask, and smoke weed with me and hit the same bowl. And I'm like, where's the logic in that? Where's the logic? Like I had to get it through my family's thick skulls that the mask, the way they were using it, was not doing anything. If it's touching the counter, if it's touching the same shit I touch, putting it on your face, if anything, is going to increase the chance of you getting COVID if I brought it back from Georgia. But, you know, it took a lot of convincing. But I will say this, my mom is vaccinated, you know, she's in her 50s, so I can see why she would want to get vaccinated. But my brother, he's 14, and I convinced her to not make him get vaccinated because they're finding heart problems, heart arrhythmias, and other like heart failure and shit in boys ages from like 15 to 25. So I'm not about that. Like he's 14 years old. He's so healthy. He would never die of COVID. It's just,
you don't fucking need it.
Yeah, he doesn't need it.
Ridiculous. And the fact that nobody has even taken it, and the people who scream in your face about, oh, these anti-maskers and you have to wear a mask, and they have not done a second of research on what masks actually do. And it's like we're not even allowed to even consider any sort of cost-benefit analysis of the psychological trauma and damage that is being inflicted in children versus what benefit they actually serve.
You want to know something that pissed me off? I tweeted about it when it happened. It was about 2 weeks ago. I was on the metro, and this mother comes on pushing a stroller. So you know the child is pretty young, under 2 years old, maybe 18 months to 2 years old. She's forcing the mask over this crying baby's face. She's screaming. She takes off the mask, rips it off, throws it on the floor, and the mother picks it up, says, "Stop it," and like shoves the mask back over her face. I'm like, first of all, that mask is now dirty. It's been on the floor of the DC Metro. Second of all, your child is under 2 years old. I don't even think they have to wear a mask at all. Like legally, they don't have to wear a mask. And third, like they're crying, they're screaming, they're throwing that shit off. It's clearly blocking their airway. And I wanted to say something, but they got off after like 2 stops. So it was like less than 4 minutes in the day on the train. But it was just like horrible to watch. Like, and it makes me wonder what people do behind closed doors. Because if you're willing to pick up a dirty mask in public and shove it over your child's face, like what the fuck are you doing in private? Like people are abusing their kids just to feel safe, feel safe.
And those are the same motherfuckers who were rooting for, who was it? God damn, it was Occupy Democrats the other day. They were talking about that one case where the mother got her child taken away from her because she was unvaccinated, and Occupy Democrats was like, "Woo, go ahead." The same people trying to mask a fucking toddler are the same people rooting for you to get your children taken away from you because they're not vaccinated.
It's horrible.
Absolute fucking insanity.
But she probably endangered her baby by putting a fucking dirty ass mask that, touched probably piss and shit that's on the DC Metro and put it over her fucking face. So
I will never forget, probably about a year ago or something, I went on a date with this liberal and we got into a fight about masks. He was screaming about me.
Why do you only date liberals, Mikey? What is going on?
I'm in New York. There's no one that's that or nothing.
You're like every day, every week you be texting me like, "Oh my God, girl, I just went on this date and he asked if I voted for Trump and said we couldn't date." I was like, bro, like who are you even? Where are you finding these men? Stop. God damn.
New York, it's terrible. We're getting out. But nobody was screaming at me about masks, and then he was getting an Uber, and it was windy out. It was winter. His mask, his paper fucking mask, blew in the breeze. Landed. He chased it down the street. It landed in the fucking dirt of the trees where dogs piss. He chased after it, grabbed it, put it back on his face.
Oh my God!
Like hell.
It's like that one video. I refuse to believe it's real, but we all saw it. It's that one bitch. She's walking her dog outside. The dog takes a shit. She doesn't have anything around. And she takes
she picks it up. Yeah, I saw that.
I refuse to believe it's real.
That.
I don't want to believe it's real.
I honestly, I thought it was staged when I saw it because it was just so disgusting. I was like, who does this shit? But honestly, I wouldn't put it past people in 2020 because people are fucking
After
crazy.
Seeing this shit now, I'm like, she did it.
That's amazing.
She did it.
It was horrible.
That's not even one of the crazy ones. But no, what we were saying before though is I don't know about you guys, but I at this point kind of blame conservatives more than liberals for all of this because this whole time they've just been 99% of them have just been totally unwilling to stand up against any of it.
Yeah. Well, they want to be polite. They just, that's the thing with conservatives is they're very good-hearted, kind people. They don't want to cause a scene, but you're not causing a scene as part of the fucking problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Reach.
Like the littlest thing, you just want to comply and wear your little fucking mask so you can go in a Target and not cause a scene. Learn to love the attention. All
But
of you.
I agree with that for an extent, but then at the same time, it's like I don't want to be yelling at like a person that makes like $10 an hour for telling me to put on my mask. Like they're gonna leave.
You don't yell at them, but just don't shop there. Like what I think is we need to make it costly for businesses to require them. So if every person who is against this shit would just say, no, I'm not going to shop there if you require it, this would be done with by now.
Yeah, I've started to do that, and I even stopped wearing it on the metro when I can get away with it. But there's been a couple times where somebody will come up to me and tell me to put it on. And one time, a metro worker, this lady told me to put it on. I'm like, you don't even have your mask on, so we put ours on at the same time so I can ride the metro because she wouldn't let me get it on. And I was like, bitch, put your fucking mask on.
I'm just always like, oh no, I'm not a communist. No, you gotta say it nicely.
I just say it fucks up my makeup. I don't want to put it on. And they don't know how to respond to that.
Dude, I've been wearing like hella lip gloss, and that shit is disgusting when I take off my mask. It's horrible.
So you see your whole face when you take off the mask. I'm like, God damn it.
It's horrible. I'm like, why is my eyelash on the inside of this mask right now? It's
See, I won't wear it except on a plane because I don't know what else to do, but I won't fucking wear that shit.
I sipped the entire time when I had the
I started doing that too.
I do this thing where I bag like a giant bag of gummy bears at the airport and just eat it like the whole time. You
guys have someone, this bitch flight attendant told me I need to put my mask on between bites. I just turned to her. I was like, you are out of your fucking mind if you think that's happening.
Retarded.
Wow.
And they announce over the speaker, that's what you have to do now.
Mental illness.
I know.
Serious.
It's mental illness.
Grady, thank you so much. Watching the left become what it has, it's as if they're showing they are no longer Americans. They joined the deep state. We are fighting.
Facts. People just believe anything.
I know. It's crazy. And it's just so disheartening seeing how like such a large number of people just want their own rights taken away.
But I do understand why it was able to happen in the United States, and it's because I mean we've been living a real comfy life since I'd say maybe World War II was the last time we were really challenged with something. So people think that liberties and freedoms is just passed down by default, and it's just something that simply is. The thing that I keep hearing time and time again, it's like tyranny would never happen in the United States because it's the United States. No. You have to actively fight against that shit or it will happen here. It's not just passed down to you.
And people act like, oh, once you vote for some tyrannical measure, you can just vote it away. You can't.
No.
Like, you literally can't. Once you vote, once you accept people, going into your schools, arresting you for going to church without a mask, etc., then that's it. You can't vote that away. That's it. And a lot of governors are trying to pass bans on vaccine mandates. I'm like, it's too late. It's already coming. Because first of all, Joe Biden has no qualms about flexing his federal power. He signed 100 fucking executive orders in the first week. Yep. He don't give a fuck. He does not give a fuck. So we're clearly not in a space where we can entertain the idea of just, let's just vote somebody and that's going to reverse it. No, we need to stop complying fucking now. That
is the main thing. People keep looking at the shit that's going on right now, and they keep looking at it through this traditional political lens. Let's have an ethical discussion about the politics of fucking man. Do you not see what's happening?
I know.
Do you not see what's happening? You cannot vote yourself out of this shit. It's gonna require you to get a little mean and nasty.
Even if you're not coming, then not even just say no. Just say no. What happened to that? Remember, just say no.
Just say no. From who was that?
Nancy Reagan.
Nancy Reagan.
I love that gift. Hey, thank you, Brian. Tyranny is happening under Biden. All my lib friends accuse Trump of being a tyrant. But these motherfuckers. Okay, do you guys remember Men in Black? Remember how they had that thing that they would flash
to make you forget?
That's what they do on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Everything they would step forward. It's like as soon as the people in the TV tell them to forget it, flash.
let me say this. Biden is definitely everything that y'all thought Trump was going to be. And by y'all, I mean stupid fucking liberals. Because they were like, oh my God, he's a white supremacist. He's homophobic. He doesn't care about people. He doesn't care about jobs. He's a rapist. I'm like, we seriously elected a segregationist and who I unironically believe to be a pedophile, the way he be sniffing little girls in broad fucking daylight in front of cameras and shit. And y'all are just like, well, at least it's not Trump. At least we don't have 4 more years of Trump. Well, nigga, this is a pedophile. What are you guys talking about? This is a pedophile. This is a segregationist. What are you people talking about?
Thousands of American citizens in the Middle East. Just left them.
And you know, sometimes this is where libertarians really get me. This really, really annoy me because they're like, at least we're pulling out. At least we pulled out. I'm like, okay, if we had to stay another week when we've already been there for 20 years to make sure that a couple dozen American soldiers don't die, I'm willing to bet that we should stay another week. It's not black and white. There got to be some nuance to the discussion. So clearly, I mean, I know that Biden, it was never in his mind to think about, you know, the lives lost or the dogs that were kept there and the weaponry and the equipment that we left behind. But theoretically, if we did have more time and a better president to do this, I wish they would have taken another week, another month. But
or at least put some thought into it.
Thank you. Put some fucking thought into it.
You cannot convince me.
Oh well, at least we pulled out. I'm like, you know what? It is great that we pulled out. I you know, I'm a big pacifist. I'm a big like end the war, you know, person. But it's just when I see the list of people my age who were not even like basically who were not even alive or who barely remember 9/11.
They were children
over there. Facts. I was 8 months old when 9/11 happened. I don't remember that shit, but I could have died over there. You know, people my age died over there. It's horrible.
And you cannot convince me that this was due to negligence or incompetence. I'm sorry. There is no way.
He made an arms deal with the fucking Taliban.
Yes, he did.
How do you forget millions of dollars worth of weapons?
And what a brilliant ploy it would be if you could pursue a botched pullout in the Middle East and then be like, and see all the horrible shit going on and be like, well, this is why we can't stay out of there.
We have to go back. We have to stupid nation for 20 more years.
Support for it.
Oh, yeah. I guarantee you we're going to be back within the year.
Oh, for the year, I think we'll be back within a month. But I don't think it's just that. Like, I think there's another plan in place that we'll probably find out in the next couple of weeks. We'll see what they're fucking up to. Because that's the thing is, like, the worst thing you can do is underestimate these people. I mean,
they're brilliant.
Anyone doubts how powerful they are and how good they are at pulling off evil plans. Look at the last year.
No, they made a shit ton of money leaving weapons for the Taliban. And they're going to get their little refugee immigration agenda by being like, oh my God, we could bring all these poor Afghanis over here, which is like, cool, whatever. They're poor Afghanis. I'm just saying, I tweeted this other day. I was like, I'm just saying, you know, as somebody who is not straight, I worry a little bit about a lot of people coming over here who like 90% of them agree with like Sharia law. I'm just like, I don't know if that makes me xenophobic, if that makes me racist. No. I'm practicing a little bit of self-interest here because I actually don't feel like being thrown off a building. I don't know about you guys. If y'all feel like being thrown off a building,
I can't fly. I don't think I can.
See, and people are like, oh my God, Olivia, that's so xenophobic. Not everyone over there is homophobic. I was like, I'm aware of that. I'm just saying the definition of homophobic in America is like not supporting gay marriage. The definition of homophobic in Afghanistan is like shoving somebody off a helicopter. So
yeah,
I'm sorry for that, but I get a little bit worried.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
No, that's the thing though, is like these aren't stupid people. They're evil and they're corrupt, but they're not stupid. They're highly educated, highly experienced people. There's no way that we knew what would happen. Who the fuck are what idiots are we that we knew this shit? And they had no clue.
They knew. I think they knew. I think this was on purpose, and they're trying to orchestrate.
It's just like it's so obvious, and the fact that like I'm glad you guys see, but the fact that like normies don't fucking see this shit, they're like, oh my God, at least we got out of Afghanistan. At least it's not Trump. At least Joe Biden ended the war. Shut the fuck up, bro. You're clearly a sheep. Can
we talk about? Have you guys?
What'd you say?
Have you guys seen Ann Coulter?
Yeah.
Has she gotten blue pilled or something? And I usually agree with her when she criticizes Trump.
What did she say? I haven't seen her recently.
oh my God, she's saying about like Biden ended the war. He did what no one else.
I usually like Ann Coulter. That surprises me.
I know, and I like her even when she's like criticizing Trump. Like I think she's usually right, but now
She criticizes Trump for the things that Trump should be criticized.
Exactly.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know though. Now she's like praising Biden for this. I'm like, do you not see what's happening? Like,
I gotta check in on my girl Ann. That ain't right.
Right?
Ann Coulter's like my problematic fave. Like she's like kind of awful, but I just love her. I don't know why.
Have you guys in the chat? Have you seen what's up with Ann Coulter? Okay, they're saying they don't
like her. The chat does
move a
not
gun
like
to her head.
God, what's up with everybody right
CIA plant.
What's that?
Someone says she's a CIA plant. Mark my words.
Apparently, of course. I don't know. God, it's like if she is being like assuming that what she's saying is genuine and she's not like a CIA plant, as he said. Is everybody just like, have we just eroded our critical thinking skills to that much of an extent?
Yes, we have. If you look at this past almost 2 years, everybody's fucking retarded.
It's like people's principles just went out the window because I think Toe said this, but like everyone was acting like Trump was like this horrible tyrant. Like everyone was acting like he was a fascist, like dictator and shit. And it's the same people being like, we just have to trust the government. We just have to trust the people with the guns. We have to trust the lawmakers. I'm like, y'all were calling them white supremacists 3 months ago when y'all were burning down the fucking local KFC. So
it's the same.
Where is the logic in that? It's literally it's dead ass the same fucking.
No, the same logic that these people have been telling us for years now, that every single thing in the world is racist. Math is racist. Time is racist. But in New York, segregating 67% of black people from society, not racist at all.
Because it's for the common good. It's for the common good. That just
this was part of
the segregationists would have said.
This is part of the article that I just wrote. I published yesterday, where I interviewed somebody from New York, Young Republicans, and he is a Black Dominican. So he's Black and Latino, and he was talking about how less of the Black community, less than half the Black community, and less than half the Latino community are unvaccinated. But in New York City, the overall population has achieved herd immunity. So why are they targeting minority communities who haven't been vaccinated yet to keep them out of restaurants, keep them out of concerts, keep them out of gyms when they've already achieved the medical whatever limit or whatever minimum for herd immunity? It's like clearly fucking racist.
Oh yeah,
and nobody even wants to
admit about health.
And I love all these like white liberals who come out, and when you bring up the topic about the unvaccination statistics and the Black community, they're like, well, it's because they don't have access to it. No, they don't fucking trust you.
We do not trust that shit. I can tell you right now, it's so easy to get vaccinated. Fucking the Maryland Department of Health, I get a call from them like every week talking about, oh, do you want to schedule your vaccination appointment? It's free. Like, we'll give you an ice cream sandwich or whatever the fuck they're offering now. And it's like, no, it's very easy to get a vaccine. It's very easy to get a vaccination. Black people just don't trust it. And with historical context in mind.
With good reason.
Yeah. I don't think white people should necessarily trust it either, but black people, it's very recent in our memories. So we're like, yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, no, these white, it's always these white it's always the white liberals saying this.
Always.
Death to white liberals.
I fucking hate white, especially white liberal women. They are the epitome of insufferable.
This nigga
white
said
gays all
the epitome. The epitome.
The epitome.
Got you.
Wait, a super chat. Thank you, Grady. Speaking of evil plans, I have a bad feeling they have a false flag planned for 9/11. The DHS screened for election fraud, COVID, 9/11, now Afghanistan.
Well, I mean, we're all terrorists now. I'm on some kind of list. We're all on.
I'm surprised I'm even able to still fly, because I'd be flying like every week, every other week, and I feel like I'm like 1 month away from being like, no, ma'am, you cannot enter this plane. You cannot get on this fucking plane.
Wasn't that? I don't know who did it, but somebody submitted. What was it, a proposition in Congress to add non-vaxxers to the no-fly list? I saw it in passing.
It's time to get my driver's license, because I'm not doing that.
I'm not. Wait, what's that?
I said it's time to get my driver's license. It's time for you to get your driver's license.
I'm going next week to get mine.
Right.
You You don't have your license either?
No, I never needed it, but I feel like I will now.
Same. Oh, come to Texas with us.
Okay, you keep. Okay, fine. I'll come to Texas. Whatever.
Do it.
Oh my god, do y'all know that? Do y'all know that reference in the comment? Someone
Sasculin.
Oh, Saskos. This is for Rachel, you big fat white nasty smelling fat bitch. Why you took me off the motherfucking schedule with your dirty white racist trifling big ass bitch, baluba body ass bitch?
I don't get it.
You know, all right, Mike's too old to understand the reference, but I know what you meant. I knew what you meant.
I love that video.
What is it?
It's like this recording of a voicemail somebody left on somebody's phone at work, and it's basically like just like, this is for Rachel, you big fat white nasty smelling fat bitch. Why you took me off the motherfucking schedule with your dirty white racist ass big fat oompa loompa big body ass bitch? It's so funny, please.
Oh my god,
so funny. I hope somebody clips that and posts that shit on Twitter later.
Oh,
I'm gonna like watch that as soon as we're done with this shit.
Olivia Rondeau is racist. Here she is quoting a racist voicemail.
Thank you for the super chat, Chinchillicon. Ooh, I like that. Democrats are going back to their segregationist roots.
Facts. Big facts.
And then Republicans are gonna watch them as they do it.
Yeah,
they're gonna
be like, look at the Democrats are the real racists. The Democrats are the real
And the
racists.
Republicans are gonna be like, not doing shit.
Yep,
They're just gonna watch. They're just gonna watch.
that's what they're good at.
All right, guys, I'm out of alcohol. Can I smoke weed or no?
Do it.
Okay.
But I wish I had fucking weed on me.
This is my last bowl. This is the key from the bottom of my fucking grinder. I scraped that shit out today. There is nothing left.
I never really. I told him last night. I was like, I never really smoked the weed, but like, I will when we go to Texas. For like,
Oh, I mean, it's hella illegal.
Okay, so where are y'all going to Austin or where?
We're gonna explore.
So I'm moving to Houston in 10 days.
You're going to
He's going for a couple months while I tie everything up here, and then we're getting a place in a couple months.
Okay, I've been to Houston like one time. It was cool.
Really, I've never been to either of them. So.
I will say it's like horrible to drive there. Like the highways and the traffic is just fucking horrible and fucking crazy. But I did like the area. You can like shoot guns out there and shit. I don't know. I liked it.
Have you been to Austin?
That is no, I have not been to Austin. I've been to like Houston and Dallas. I think that's the only
I
thing.
was in Dallas. Fuck Dallas.
Dallas. It was like boring.
Yeah, that too.
In Dallas, but
yeah, no, like Austin seems really, really nice, but people are freaking me out that they keep saying how liberal it is. But I'm thinking like, but I'm thinking they say that because like they're not used to where we're fucking from. Like it's probably
I think it'll feel conservative to you.
That's what I'm thinking.
This is hell.
Oh, this is miserable.
Wait, Toe, where are you?
I'm in San Diego.
Oh, that's horrible.
New York and California.
We're all in like a liberal ass place. This is horrible.
I cannot do this. You're in Baltimore, right?
I'm closer to DC than Baltimore. I'm like 30 minutes outside DC.
Come
But
with us.
I am in Maryland though.
Oh shit! I used to live like super close. I went to school in Richmond.
Oh, okay. I know exactly what it is. Cool.
Come with us.
Virginia is better than Maryland. Come with
It's pretty.
Mike. Stop asking me to move to Texas because I will do it.
We have to create a community for when everything falls apart in the next maybe year.
And you think a bunch of gays can hold that shit together? No, we will die.
Oh, we got this.
We'll die.
Some of them are gonna cry. The other half are fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
So
think
they
we
might
can
hold
survive though?
So that's why we need to collect our insane people like me and Tony.
Okay.
You're not very
my
insane.
job and stuff is out here, so I don't know.
Maybe.
But I'll come visit y'all.
Yeah, do it. Thank you, ChinchillaCon. My party went against slavery and communism. What the fuck happened to us? Good question.
A lot, bro.
It's depressing. We're all just like, yep, they're useless.
I'm just vibing at that point. At this point, like I have no loyalty to any party.
Yeah, fuck
Minus
that.
the
That's why I'm
Mises. I love the
independent.
Mises.
I just
Okay,
joined.
we need to talk about that.
Let me talk about Mises.
I just joined the Mises caucus. I think it was Mises. Maybe
See,
it was-
nobody can even. Okay. Like
I've been saying
nobody
Mises.
can even tell me how to pronounce the fucking name of
Okay,
it.
it's named after
I'm not very
Ludwig
hopeful.
von Mises or Mises. I'm not acting like I know what it is because I don't really know. I think
Sure.
Mises, I just heard that the most. But it's an Austrian economists who specialize in like free market economics. So it basically just follows that school of thought. But however, the caucus is mainly it's within the Libertarian Party, but you don't have to be an LP member to register. So I'm an independent. I don't feel like registering as an LP because it's a shit show currently as it stands. So I was like, let me just join the Mises caucus so I can still, build coalitions with libertarians. But they're not as like left leaning as some of the wokeitarians and all of them may be. They're a little bit more culturally conservative, which is not an end all be all for me because I'll make coalitions with left libertarians all the time. But it's just nice to have a place where if you're a little bit conservative, like more conservative than most libertarians are, because I'm not even a full libertarian, I'm like kind of a conservatarian or whatever. It's a good place to be because there's definitely a space for you there. So if you're somewhere in between a Republican and a libertarian, I would recommend the Mises caucus because I just felt homeless in the GOP and the LP is just not something I want to tie myself.
A disaster.
Oh, it's God. It's
that's what I don't understand though. So like I have no loyalty to any party. However, I do think like it's already so incredibly unlikely that we can defeat these psychos that the best chance is for us to just all take over the Republican Party. So if the Mises, Mises, whatever they're called, if their thing is like taking over a party that sucks, why don't they just do that in the Republican Party where they have a better chance of winning?
A lot of Mises people actually vote for Republicans or are registered Republicans because it's not a requirement to be an LP member. So it's a very diverse group. I'd say most people are registered LP, but there are some people who are registered Republicans and believe that the way to take over is to, elect Liberty Republicans. Now, I used to be one of those people that was strictly the route that we should elect Liberty Republicans and put all our eggs in one basket in the GOP. And then I worked for the Republican Party. And then I worked on like 5 campaigns of Republican candidates. And then I saw how hard the establishment of GOP works against Liberty Republicans and how much money they spend running against Liberty Republicans in the primaries. I don't know if you guys have heard of Shelley Luther. She ran for state Senate in Texas. She was thrown in jail after Greg Abbott locked down the state last year during COVID. She is like a beauty salon owner, hair salon owner, whatever.
Oh,
she was in jail for like 3 days because she opened it because she had to pay her employees and she couldn't just give them her savings. She had to open to let her employees make money because her employees had kids to feed too. She had kids to feed. And so she goes to jail for like 3 days and then she gets out and she's very motivated to run for office. So she runs for state Senate. I was working for Young Americans for Liberty at the time. I wasn't on that particular race, but they did sponsor her race and send a lot of my colleagues and friends out there. And Greg Abbott spent like $100 million on her opponents, and not even just one opponent. Like he spread it out throughout the rest of the Republican primary. He donated to like everyone that wasn't her. Like they spent like the Texas GOP, like establishment people, they spent so much fucking money on this one Liberty Republican. They spread lies about her. I had the pleasure of meeting her at the Young Americans for Liberty event in Orlando earlier. And people related to the governor spread lies that she had like sexually molested like her son. Like it was insane. They were spreading disgusting, evil fucking stories about this very, very nice lady who's just like an average business owner. Like she's not super fucking rich. She's not famous. She's not a politician. She's just a fucking business owner who's trying to run. And they threw her ass in jail, spread these nasty lies about her, and spent like $100 million on her opponents. And that's when I realized, I was like, we can't put all our eggs in one basket with the GOP because they are kicking and screaming. They are willing to throw your ass in jail, slander your fucking character, make up horrible lies about you and your family just so they can keep being authoritarian status. And people act like, oh, Greg Abbott, I know you guys moved to Texas and it's still better than most states, but Greg Abbott is not the Liberty Republican a lot of Liberty Republicans think he is. Yeah. And so that's when I realized we have to focus on the LP too. I haven't completely abandoned Republicans. There are Republicans I would support, but it's a thing where I don't believe we could put all our eggs in one basket with the GOP because they hate Liberty people too.
It's not even just Liberty people. Like I've heard that same story over and over and over again so many times over the last year or two from a lot of different people who have tried to run for office as Republicans, not even just libertarian people. It's crazy. Basically, anyone you see who is very anti-establishment that tries to run as a Republican, establishment Republicans will put all their money against them.
Right, because I see Curtis Sliwa or Silwa or whatever his name is, and he doesn't seem like a libertarian. He seems like a populist. seems like a Trump guy, but really good, wholesome, family-oriented dude. And I see a lot of Republicans getting mad at him because they don't want him either because he's pretty anti-establishment. He's not a politician. So I see that not just with the Liberty Republicans, but any Republican that thinks just a little bit outside the box, because he seems like a compassionate guy. I don't know if you guys saw that video of a homeless guy kind of scared the shit out of him, and he just kind of embraced him. And people were acting like it was staged, but I don't think it was staged. It looked pretty real to me. I like it. So, I'm willing to vote for Republicans, but after seeing what they did to Shelley Luther, after seeing what they've done on all the campaigns that I've been on, where we were running against another Republican and the Republican Party put up money to beat the Liberty Republican candidate, I'm just like, nah, I can't align myself with y'all. So I talked to Mises people because they talk to Libertarians and Republicans. So it is what it is.
Yeah,
I just think I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
I just think it's a shame that they can't do what's in their own goddamn best interest. Like, they can't get out of their own goddamn way.
They're doing what's in their best interest.
Yep, it's making them the most money. It's not in our best interest.
That's true.
I think what's imperative especially for Republicans to understand right now, is that both parties are two wings of the same bird. Once you get into these steps, they are the same thing. They are entirely the same.
They're friends. Like, I got Nancy Pelosi and Donald Trump are best fucking friends behind closed doors.
They'd be screaming at each other in the public square, and then the doors close, and they're fucking jerking each other off under the goddamn. Okay? That's exactly what's fucking happening. And
look at Bush and Obama.
Need to understand that. They need to understand that the solution derives from you have to start starving the fucking beast. I don't know exactly how we're gonna do that. I think part of the solution is a third-party option. I do think that is viable. Another solution is simple. Stop voting for a Republican or a candidate just because they have an R next to their name. I guarantee you that R doesn't mean shit. Look at what they did over this past year and a half. Almost 2 years, actually. I keep saying
Maryland has a Republican governor, which people are always surprised to hear who don't follow politics that well, because we went 70% for Biden, 30% for Trump. But we've had a Republican governor for the last few terms. The thing is, he's a very liberal, very progressive, very statist Republican. But Republicans here really don't stand up to it because, he's a Republican. But people forget the majority of the people that vote for this guy are Democrats. Yeah. So thankfully, I get the opportunity to work on an independent campaign for governor for 2022 here in Maryland. It's not like I'm expecting to change Maryland in one term. It's their first time running. It's my first time running a entire campaign by myself. It's my first time working on an independent campaign. But I have to send a message to people in Maryland and to other places that we can't just be voting for R just because it's R. Because as we've seen in Maryland, Larry Hogan is a fucking Democrat, or a liberal, but he's an actual Republican. So.
Yeah. But on the other hand, I do think that there is an opportunity to elect Republicans who are different than that, like Curtis Sliwa, a bunch of people. What's the guy's name? Joe. God, why am I blanking on his name?
Joe Kent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like some of it. I'm not as populist as he is, I don't think. I do enjoy the free market, but I was looking at his policies.
What free market at this point?
Yeah, no, I was looking at his policies and I was like, okay, I'd take this over most people running currently. So yeah whatever.
Wait, parentheses, we have some super chats. Hey, thank you. Republicans recently started speaking out against gender ideology, have they? Do we think LGBT people will get involved in this debate like they do in the UK? I mean, ones like us will.
Yeah, we've all been speaking out about that, and even trans people as well. Like Blair has been speaking out about that. So.
Oh, a lot of people. My friend Sarah, my friend Mars, a bunch of trans people. And the thing is, I think this shit needed to be put down years ago because I think that this shit started such a precedence for things that are getting used now with COVID. Like that was really kind of when, bless you, that was kind of when the corruption of ideology infecting medicine went to a whole nother level where medicine.
Oh my God! Totally like all those doctors, where the fuck was it? It was 75 doctors. You guys know what I'm talking about? They walked out refusing to treat unvaccinated people.
Oh yeah, I'm like, I tweeted about that. I was like, okay, do y'all treat cigarette smokers? Y'all treat morbidly obese people? Y'all treat alcoholics? And somebody replied, oh, but a COVID person gets somebody infected. None of those people pose a threat to anybody else. I'm like, have you ever heard of drunk driving? You'll treat somebody who got killed or got hurt in a drunk driving accident that they caused, right? you're gonna treat somebody that like did something to hurt somebody else, right? It's like insane the hypocrisy and the cognitive dissonance they have.
I don't
They
get
have
that.
no,
That's when the Men in
They
Black
violated their
thing
oath.
comes in.
yeah, facts. No fucking critical thinking.
They violate. It's a violation, a blatant violation of their oath that they swore would do no harm, and that you would treat everybody.
Well, they also swore do no harm and have no problem giving sex changes to fucking 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds.
Don't even get me started
I know.
about that shit.
I know.
I have very strong beliefs on that shit. But
Me too.
oh
It's
wait,
fucking
can I plug
sick.
my channel real quick?
Oh yeah, please do. I'm
Okay,
gonna.
I don't ask to do this,
forgot.
but I will just say I'm almost at 4,000 subs. So yeah, give me like, I think I need like 8 or 10 more subs. So please, guys. But anyways, I did a good live stream with Blair White on my channel about that same thing. And Blair is a trans woman. You know, people who aren't familiar with, trans conservatives or people who are trans, like libertarian or on the right, wouldn't be familiar with people who actually go against the LGBTQIA fucking mantra of like, oh, you can just pick your gender, it doesn't matter. But Blair is one of the people that says until you're, 18 years old, until you're like, your brain is fucking grown and you're an illegal adult, you shouldn't make those choices for yourself. So go watch and go subscribe because.
By the way, I totally forgot to beforehand, but I'm gonna update the description with all their stuff. And mine, you guys, I got banned from Instagram and I'm banned from like everything now. So subscribe to my locals if you would like. It's mikeharlow.locals.com.
I thought about getting on locals. Is it worth it?
Yeah, and the people who run it are really awesome. Like they wanted me to join and they've like helped me so much with it. Yeah, it's really good. Where's next one? Hey, Maddie. Isn't Austin like the place where Democrats run to when they want the freedom of a red state, but they still want to complain about Republicans? Hopefully not.
It could be a good battleground where we could do something.
Nice.
This is why we're going to go exploring once he gets
Thank
there.
you guys in the chat for subscribing. It means a lot. I've been trying to hit 4,000 for a minute.
I was about to hit 10,000, and then they removed 50%, so now I'm hoping to hit 5,000 again, even though I already hit it.
Was it after January 6th? So they banned a lot of people.
That
Yep.
shit
I lost
was-
literally 10,000 Twitter followers after January 6th. It was horrible.
Damn, we all getting sent to the gulags for everything that I said.
We
For
will
Do you
have
January.
a damn party
think
in the
there's like a
gulag.
separate like gay gulags where we can like all hang out?
Yeah,
Even though my
literally
2-month trial of gayness is over.
the
But-
worst.
Wait, we need to get into that. What do you mean you're
Oh
trying to
no! I
Who
didn't
is this guy with the dick of gold that's like turning you straight? Tell me what's going on with this.
Please, goddamn, wait till my fucking voice because my mom is in the
I love his mom.
Oh my god! What do you mean, like the? Okay, I don't want to get
You
like.
brought it up.
I don't want to talk about no dick of gold, please.
Well, so how is your trial of gayness over? Is that possible for me? Like,
I mean,
Wow,
it's
going on
great.
too
I
long.
wouldn't say I'm not still bi. I'm just like I said, but like I said when we first went life comes at you fast. You don't know who you're gonna. You don't know who you're
Are
gonna
you guys
like.
just doing it? Are you dating? Do you like it? Tell me everything.
I mean, we're like dating or whatever.
Oh, you didn't tell me?
It just happened, Mikey.
Is it someone? Is this
Wait.
a new guy? Do I know who he is?
Do we know who he is?
I mean, he's on Twitter.
I suspect I know who it is. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna say it, but I know who
Probably.
No, it's
I mean,
not.
you could just say it. I don't care.
Who?
it is. He's a
It-
lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I knew it.
Who? It's not that guy, is
His
it?
name just left me. He's really cute. He has like dreadlocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
He's cute.
Were you
Dude,
guys
you
all
scored,
like,
Olivia.
we're not dating?
Yeah. Well, okay. So listen, this is how it. Zach says she want to play for LGBT plus. That's facts. That's just confusing. Girls are crazy, dog. No. So.
Oh, also, by the way, parentheses, Christian is here. Hey, Christian, we love you.
Oh, what's good, Christian? Somebody.
You guys know
Okay,
each other?
this is unrelated, but somebody told me I should interview you on my channel. I checked out your channel. You're pretty dope. So.
Oh, he's amazing. You should.
Yeah,
If you're on Twitter, shoot me a DM or follow me or something, and I want to DM you and get you on my channel. Anyways, so it was like maybe like 2 years ago. I was following. I noticed like somebody like Patriot J had followed me on Twitter, and I was like, okay, like one of these MAGA rappers, whatever. There's like 10 of them now. So I just followed him back because I was like, okay, he seems like one of the ones that could actually rap or whatever. And then in like January earlier of 2020, I was just like, scrolling around, and I was on I was on Tinder, and I scrolled and saw him on Tinder. I was like, oh, I thought he was from California. Why is he in DC? So I DM'd him. I was like, oh, I just saw you on Tinder, and he was like, oh, I'm interning for Congressman Gosar, so I'm like 30 minutes away, and like a couple months go by, and we see each other at CPAC, so we just take a picture, and I didn't see him for like a whole other year because we were just like mutuals on Twitter. Like it wasn't like I was in love with him or anything. And so we're like, I see him in January. He came back out to DC with his mom. And so I spent like the whole day. It was like on January 6th too. Like it was like crazy in DC. It was like fucking crazy.
It's a holy day.
I was with him with his mom. And then, so ever since then, like he would just like post, like flirt with me on Twitter. And like people would ask, are we dating? I'm like, no. Until recently where we were like talking like this past like couple weeks. And there was Hotep Nation weekend in Las Vegas, which like with Hotep Jesus, Uncle Hotep, like all the people from Hotep's Been Told You, like the podcast. And him and my other friend from Twitter, actually, they were like, Olivia, you have to come. And I was like, I'm not paying no fucking $1,000 to come to Las Vegas. And I'm also not even 21. So what the fuck am I even supposed to do? But so Pager J, after months of just fucking flirting on Twitter, he sent me money for my ticket. And it's like... And he's like, come out to Vegas. And so I was like, you know what? Let me actually come out to Vegas. So it just happened like so fucking fast. That's what I'm saying. Like life comes at you fast. I wasn't expecting this. And then I went to Vegas. We hit it off. Yeah, that's it. That's the story.
Wow.
I figured you guys were dating. Like I thought maybe you were joke dating.
We were like joke dating on Twitter for like a month or whatever. Cause he would like always like act like we were flirting and stuff in my comments, but we weren't dating until like I actually went to Las Vegas like last week.
Cute. I love it.
I knew it.
Twitter's a dating app.
Or you did.
Twitter is a dating app. And I haven't even told the timeline yet, so you guys are getting an exclusive like first peek. I told Zach, me and Zach been talking about it, but that's basically it.
Zach knows everything.
Zach does know everything. I tell Zach like literally everything. But yeah, Twitter is a dating app. He introduced me to Congressman Gosar. It was crazy because we hadn't even really talked about like making anything official yet, but we were at the Nevada like Young Republicans meeting, and he introduced me to Congressman Gosar as his girlfriend, and I was like, oh God, okay, I guess that is what it is.
Damn.
So,
Damn.
I guess I'm straight again.
Oh my God.
Because of Twitter.
I'm jealous. I'm so jealous.
Like,
you guys don't want to be straight. No, he's cool though.
Tony, now we need to like.
Yeah, we gotta delve into your personal life now.
You know what I have to do so bad?
What?
Fucking pee. I'm about to pee.
Go pee. We'll talk about you while you're gone.
I low-key have to pee too, but I'll wait till Toad's back.
Yeah, turn your mic off while you do it, by the way. I feel like I'm the only one for once who has any stories to tell about it because like nothing is going on.
We'll see. I mean, I'm feeling good about it now, but it's still on like the puppy dog stage, you know. So it's like
I know it.
It's very new. But we've been Twitter dating for a minute, so.
I'm happy for you.
Thanks. You're not mad that I'm straight right now?
No, mad. I'm fucking happy for you. I'm like,
oh yeah, because I did for. I mean,
on me.
I don't know if I should tell this in the chat. Maybe I shouldn't tell you when I texted you like a couple weeks ago about the girl. Maybe I should.
This is why I love these two because they're the only people who overshare as much as I do.
No, it's only because I'm drunk right now. I should not say what I texted you.
Keep drinking. Come on, reveal everything.
No, Chris is not going to want to come on my channel.
Oh, no, please. After the train wreck of me on his channel, he's cool with
Oh, my God. You know what I'm talking about, though?
What?
What I texted you. And you were like, oh, my God.
Go on. We're waiting.
No, I can't. Bruh. Oh, my God. I'm sorry if I'm being boring in the chat, but
Do you want me to tell it for you?
Esteban, sure, you can say. Esteban said you're still bi, Olivia. It doesn't matter if you're falling in love with a man. All right, I didn't say I'm falling in love with this nigga, but.
By the way, hey, dude.
No, he's cool. He's cool. No, Esteban, I appreciate that. I agree with that. Sure, I mean you can say it, but I'm not going to confirm it.
Okay, then I can neither confirm nor deny that someone over here lost her girl virginity.
To who? What did I miss?
I know to who.
No.
From Twitter?
Yeah, Zach knew that too.
Zach knows everything.
Oh my god, I'm completely
Also, hey,
different
Therese.
than I am on Twitter.
What's that?
I just said I'm completely different on YouTube than I am on Twitter, because on Twitter I try to on Twitter I'm not gonna tweet that shit. But I texted you like the day after it happened too.
I know. Oh, I was very excited to hear this. I kind of love the fact that people like come on my channel and reveal everything. I'm feeling very accomplished.
Damn it! Do you have any important people that watch this shit that I should be worried about?
Everyone.
God.
Tens of important people.
Oh my god, this is horrible.
No, it's wonderful.
I mean, I'm just gonna say it was pretty good. So that's all I said. Someone said so. This whole bi thing was just a phase. I mean,
you were just vibing. That's it. You were just vibing.
No, I'm still bi. I mean, what I'm talking about when I texted Mikey that was like not even a month ago. That was like 3 weeks ago. I don't think it was just a phase, but you know who you're gonna like.
I feel like I'm the only person in that who's not getting laid. It's very sad.
Well, this was like
long time coming.
Dog, Twitter is a dating site. That's all I gotta say.
With who? For who? For you? For
me.
I tried.
Which is a little problematic because I guess I shouldn't be like, I don't know.
You're getting me too'd.
Facts. What if I'm like, am I famous enough to get me too'd? Yeah, that's horrible. Not that I would.
Eventually.
Oh, that's horrible.
I know I will be, but I'm just like preparing whenever my sex scandals happen, like I probably did whatever they're accusing me.
Oh, same. Yeah.
Don't say that.
When
oh my god, wait, everyone does think I'm in a phase. Somebody said, Marion said, many women try the girl thing once in their life. I've been in a relationship with a girl before.
She's so badass.
I've been in a I dated this girl in high school and this other girl 2 years ago. But we just like didn't like, y'all know what I'm saying? So it's not new to me. I've known since I was like 12 or 13, so.
I'm not actually gay.
Your voice would say otherwise. Sorry. That was out of pocket.
That was so fucking good. I wasn't ready for that. I was not ready.
Am I allowed to say fag scent or is that like
fag scent? No, that's what I call it. It's called a fag scent.
You do not suffer from gay voice.
Sometimes. Sometimes. When the liquor hits.
If you met real people with real gay voice.
Oh my god, when they start talking like this.
Oh my god, Christian Walker Tangs.
What's that?
Christian Walker.
What about
the voice?
Sorry, I said Watson. I was like looking at the chat.
No, Herschel Walker's fucking.
No, I know.
Let me stop. Oh, and just to reiterate, it wasn't a phase. I just like being biased, liking both. I don't know. I was never like a lesbian, so.
You were just a lesbian.
That's it. Mike keeps trying to get me to go to lesbian, and like for a while, I thought I was.
I
can still see it happening in the future.
Don't do the gay. Don't do the gay.
I like
down and flirt with strangers.
I miss flirting with
have
strangers.
to do that. Well, no, I can't do that now because now I'm dating someone. I can't flirt with strangers anymore.
Well, we can, Tony.
I know.
I'll be the chaperone.
I miss flirting for drinks.
I was literally looking at places to go out, like bars and shit in Texas.
I was looking at gay bars.
You guys are fucking degenerates.
I am like like a very boring degenerate lately.
Really?
No, not you. You too. Are you fucking kidding?
That was like
No,
the first
you're.
time in a while.
I don't know why you're acting like you're boring when you're posting on Facebook every other day. Oh my god, I hooked up with this guy in a porta potty, and then he asked if I was vaccinated, and then I had
didn't know
to.
such thing. Ew, a
I
porta
know
potty.
stories. I'm not gonna say them, Mikey. Your life is exciting.
It is not. Porta potty. She's lying.
I'm not. You guys had to add him on Facebook.
Not a porta potty.
Just add Mikey Harlow on Facebook, y'all. It's entertainment for like days.
Are you talking about the guy in the car?
Stop. We already did expose me. I mean, not everyone knows.
So what are we exposing me now?
Yeah, not everyone knows. I
Yeah,
lost my
No,
girlfriend.
Christian, he is lying. That did not happen. I promise.
It did happen, and he
No,
did
it's
think about it.
bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even
I
know.
did it
Where did you do
once, and I don't want to say this out loud.
No, I already said my shit. He said his shit. Now you have to go.
A Kohl's dressing room in high school.
You were getting laid in high school?
Yes, with my
You weren't?
boyfriend.
Well, that's right. You're young. There were no gay people when I was in high school.
Oh, facts.
My mother's
Damn,
gonna
that's
somehow
impressive.
find this video and be like,
Is
Sorry, Mom.
it? Oh, I know who that is. See, I know everyone's.
Why Kohl's? Why not even like a nice store?
it was
there.
just there, and you know.
Were you at least shopping, or you just went in to use the dressing room?
We're just like, vibing, and
They
At
went
Kohl's?
dressing room.
in Kohl's because it was a small town and there was nowhere else to go. And he was super
A
tall.
cornfield?
So,
like, I don't know.
well, he was
You
tall,
did it in
so
a
we couldn't do
cornfield?
car sex.
No, I
Wait,
said
what
he
did that
could gone to a cornfield.
So it's just in Kohl's.
Don't do. We were saying like, don't do it in the woods ever. You will get bug bites.
Yeah, it's not good.
Are you speaking
Everywhere.
from experience? You've done it in the woods?
It's horrible. Don't.
Like,
That's
Why
like a
the
one and
woods?
done thing. This was not recently. Like my life is very boring.
He's like, yeah, like a couple weeks ago, I met this guy from
Shut up.
Brighton. We're just in Central Park, just behind a tree.
Oh my god, I would do no such
Okay.
thing.
Damn.
I'm not even gonna say the worst place I've done it on here. I'm gonna wait till after we got live.
Now you have to.
I can't for legal reasons.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I literally cannot do
I
it.
think I know.
Maybe, but
Maddie says not to do it at a beach. I've never done that, but
the
Candy.
sand would just.
well, if you like have a town, I don't know. Fire Island. No, I've never been to Fire. Oh wait, where'd it go? There. I've never been to Fire Island. There are too many insufferable gay people there for me.
What's Fire Island?
It's like the bitchy gay guys who wear Speedos and have gay voice and are squeaky. Capital of the world. It's
Oh shit! I forgot I have to go pee. Are y'all gonna be good for like 5 minutes?
Yeah, we'll just.
how long of a
we'll
fucking
just keep talking.
hey,
I'm not a guy. I can't just whip it out. And I wash my hands. I'm like, you nasty males. It
I
takes
wash
like
my
5
hands.
minutes, okay?
we'll talk about your sexes. while
You
you're
know
gone.
what? Go the fuck ahead.
I'll make sure he doesn't talk about yours. We'll talk about mine.
Yes, tell us about your toad sex.
What toad sex?
Your toad sex.
Which specifically? Are you talking about like?
There haven't been that many. So.
No. Like most of the crazy ones were during high school with my boyfriend.
That just blows my mind that people could have boyfriends in high school. There were no gay people when I was in high school.
Oh my god, there was so many, and like all of them were just awful, except me and my ex. We like were friends at first because he wasn't insufferable,
Debatable.
and then we started dating. Yeah.
No, there was when I was in high school. There was one gay person, and he was about 300 pounds, and he wore Uggs, and it was like, do you remember that Jessica Simpson movie where she sang the song about the boots? He would literally stand in front of the building reenacting it. playing it on his whatever speaker or whatever, and doing the dance from the. And I'm surprised that wasn't like conversion therapy enough for me.
That's conversion therapy.
So that would have been like my one option.
No, absolutely not. And like, ironically, that boyfriend that I had in high school is actually the best boyfriend that I've had. All the other ones suck.
What's that? I mean, believe me, I know.
They suck.
They're horrible. No, but we're going to Texas to like.
Yes.
We're gonna get married to people.
Yeah.
I mean, we are each other's backup, but.
Hey, man, Olivia came in that part. She was like,
"What's going on?"
I don't know about Toe, but I'm getting married. I'm getting married this decade. I don't know to who yet, but I
want to get married this decade too. Patriot J wants to marry me, so we'll see how that happens.
That's so cute.
Imagine getting married to someone on Twitter. That is so funny, though. I feel like I would do it just for the meme, though. Like when we were in Vegas, we considered going to like one of those like little chapels. Like we thought about it for a second. I was like, wouldn't this be so funny for Twitter? And then we're like, oh, but then we have to deal with like the real life consequences. So yeah,
there would be articles written about it, and be like, no, we're not actually married.
Coon wedding. So, on Twitter.
I want to come.
So I was on the toilet and I was watching TikToks, and I saw this TikTok of this trans man, I guess born woman is identifying as a male, using bug and moth pronouns.
Oh my god, I saw.
I think Libs of TikTok posted it maybe on Twitter, but it was just like
you're amazing.
Mental illness.
Patriot J looks like Coach. Who is that? I have to look up who that is because I might be offended.
Wait, who?
Who's Coach?
Oh,
Coach.
I thought it
disgusting.
Cool at first. That was really.
Oh my god! It's like a Native American warlord.
We're each other's backup.
What'd you say?
Me and Toad, we're each other's backup. We're getting married if we're still.
Oh, like if in like 10 years you guys are both still single.
Mm-hmm.
For the tax benefits.
I can see that.
And the not like dying alone and all that.
No, but you know what? You see how that works out? Because I used to tell Patriot J that in 50 years if we're both single, then I'll marry you. But look at me now. I flew out to Vegas to see him. And I'm about to fly out to Miami again like next month to see him again. So like, what the fuck is even happening?
He lives in Vegas?
No, he lives in Palmdale, California, but he's doing another event in Miami like mid-October.
Oh shit. You guys should come visit.
Tell him to leave California.
Yeah.
He fucking won't. I told him he fucking won't. He likes it there. I'm like, are you fucking stupid?
It's beyond saving. It cannot be saved.
He likes it. I don't know. He likes it. So I'm not going to make him move anywhere. It is what it is.
Well, you say that now, but give it time. Wait till you guys visit us in Texas, and then you're going to want him.
Should I bring him to Texas?
Yeah.
I got my guns. Y'all can shoot the guns.
I'm so excited.
I don't own any guns.
No, totally. I'm excited.
It looks like you're lying, Toad.
No.
Or
I'm excited. I've never shot a gun.
Really?
We're going shooting.
Yes, I'm excited, and we're gonna hit on stream. Okay, do you guys remember? Have you guys seen like? I know you haven't. Have you seen the Sex and the City movie? Okay, well, chat. You guys know what I'm saying, but you know, in the Sex and the City movie,
we're not all like 50 years old, Mikey.
Fuck you. You know, in the Sex and the City movie, when she like is with Jennifer Hudson and she's like, "Hey, Jennifer Hudson, why did you come to New York?" And Jennifer Hudson is like, "To fall in love." That's why I'm going to Texas. Because I will die alone if I stay in the city.
I don't know if I approve that.
I think you should talk to a guy called Carson Alworth, Mikey. He's a bit. Who the fuck is that?
Is he someone who likes Mikey because you put the smiley face at the end of that? Is this something romantic?
Is that? I feel like a bomb is about to explode. Like,
yeah, who's Carson Alworth?
Or something. Who is this person?
Keep it on screen. I'm gonna Google them and stop.
Yeah, please. It's gonna be like a fucking inmate or
Carson.
Someone on the sex offender registry.
Alworth.
What?
Horrible.
Nothing. I haven't seen them yet.
Okay.
I see nothing yet.
Who is this person? Wait, he's saying no, so apparently no. It's
No to what? That
People's
they're
Googling it too. I love our people.
You have like a good group of fans. I love coming on your channel because it's
We're
like you have the
friends,
same. You have a bunch of like homo cons in here that are actually pretty chill. So
We're
like,
the cool ones. It's those fuckers from that thing who was like, we'll offer you a discounted ticket. Those are the bitchy ones.
oh, I can't wait to hear the rest of that tea. I need to know what organization that was.
They're the people I didn't fucking like anyway.
damn.
Okay.
Who? Oh, whoa! Carson Alworth is here. Who's Carson Alworth? It's probably somebody who like fucking hates me.
His name is Carson Alworth.
It is Carson Alworth.
What is Carson Alworth?
The person.
Who are you, bro?
That's Carson.
What?
The comment you just brought up was
No,
Carson.
I know that, but like,
Oh,
Is this okay? It's not a famous person, just somebody that likes you. Okay, I get that.
probably not. It's probably somebody who like violently hates me,
is it romantic?
and so he was like,
But they're watching. Why would they watch if they hate you?
I'm
some
fucking
of these
Jacob
people are
Rocky.
Some of these people are like obsessed with hating me.
Me too.
Same. I love it.
Oh, I just heard about this before we came on. Just saw on Twitter, Joe Rogan announced after coming down with you know what, he's taking you know what. I don't know what my fucking thing didn't load. And a series of other drugs instead of the you know what.
Wow.
And he's fine now.
Heretic. Burn him at the stake.
Interesting.
Oh, okay. Here's the truth, by the way.
Oh, it's one
One
of
of his
Christian
friends,
Watson's
and wait
friends.
for it, he was playing a joke on him.
What? Wait, is it
Nice.
like a romantic show?
Yeah, no, I thought.
He's not joking.
I wanna
I do
talk to
hate you. It's just
Christian.
sort of
He seems
romantic.
like a
Okay,
cool dude.
okay, Carson, I can kind of work with that because, like, it's usually like a hate fuck situation for me anyway. So, you know.
You be hate fucking people. Y'all be fucking people y'all don't even like. I never understood
They
that.
hate me.
I never understood that. Why are people like, oh, like I just want to hate fuck them? Like what? I don't get it.
Sometimes it be
This
like
has
that.
devolved into something so horrible. We started off talking about politics, then we went into everyone's
did.
fucking sex life. This is horrible.
It's all your fault.
Does Olivia
Because
not
I'm,
get
like,
gay,
I'm,
man?
like,
I don't.
have a
I
halo
actually
over my
don't
head
think
right
I get
now.
gay. I actually
You're
don't
dating
think I get
someone.
gay.
He's getting fucked in the back of like a goddamn pickup truck.
Me-
Not
You were
that
getting
where it
fucked in
was,
the
metaphor.
woods or whatever you said. So
I was in an
What's that?
apartment. Thank you very much. I have standards.
okay.
Anyway,
Zach said, "Degenerates, you're all going to hell." Oh, to heal.
to heal.
And this just describes like 90% of my relationships right here.
All the gay dudes in the chat are like, "What are you talking about? Like, we love to hate fuck." Okay, guess it's just me. Alrighty.
No, well, I mean,
You know what? No judgment from me.
what's that?
No judgment from me. Y'all can hate.
I'm not
fuck
saying, I mean, it would be nice if like love fuck were an option, but since it's not,
Y'all gotta. I don't know.
Anyways,
Y'all gotta just go out to Vegas and see if you find the love of your life. It might happen to you.
if by Vegas you mean Texas. No, by the way, can I tell you guys what's really fucking awkward is that like the last guy that I kind of had a thing with and was into lives in goddamn Texas and Austin, so that's fucking awkward.
Wait, the guy that like
The
played
one,
you.
yes, the one I told you about. And it did not end well.
I
Well, yeah,
told him
'cause he, like,
already.
basically-
He's not
he's,
allowed to
like-
see him. He's not allowed to see him. You're
Not
allowed
that
to
that's
see
like
him.
even an option. He fucking hates me. Which like I'm the one that ended it because I could tell I was just
Well,
gonna
because he was like a fucking like conniving little bitch, but
true.
Demon twink.
That's yeah,
Demon
true.
Demon twink.
most twinks are demons. Not gonna lie.
True.
Sorry.
This is true. This is
Yeah, so like I was like, you know what, fuck this shit. But then I was like, oh well, maybe we'll hang
no.
out. No, I already no, it's like done and dead and stupid, and it
Is
wouldn't
it?
have done anyway because
Is it though? Is it done and dead?
for him it is. So it is for me too.
Hey, Mikey.
But it's just awkward that like we're moving there and I'm gonna have to live in the same fucking city as him.
You're going
And,
to run
I
into
haven't
him.
been
once.
there. I've never even been there.
It's a big city, though. It's a
Pretend
big
doesn't
city.
exist.
It's a big city. Don't
You're
worry
gonna
about
run
it.
into him at least once.
Stop! Don't scare him.
It's always happened to me. It's
Me
like,
too in New York.
And it's like the one person I didn't want to see is getting fucking coffee at the same place I am. It's like, God is really funny. He is really funny. You're probably gonna run into him. Pretend he doesn't exist.
All right, I just need to make sure I look good when I do. As like, fuck you.
You always look
Damn.
good, monkey.
Oh, I love you.
Oh my god, this is.
I love this idea. Thank Zach.
Put it,
I'm all for it.
Zach. Just
I was
stop.
about to say something really horrible, but I can't.
Yeah, just stop. Stop.
You know what I was thinking?
Damn, what to
I
talk
don't know,
about
I don't know where
next?
to transition to from there.
Yeah, I was about to say. Anybody have any political questions? Anyone
Or
have
any
any
questions?
hot
Any
Or
takes?
just any questions, over the line, sex
Give
life
us-
questions.
Give
political
us something
questions,
like fucking juicy.
whatever.
I will answer anything.
I think we need like the Jeopardy music. Yeah, I feel like I'm the boring one for like I have nothing going on.
I don't have anything going on.
No, you're just living a healthy life.
Who is this fucking Carson? Talk about Mr. Carson's mustache.
That's a long word. I'm not.
I don't know what it means.
Mustache.
I don't know what that is. Carson, what is that? Tell us. We'll come back to you. Speaking of Texas, any thoughts on the new laws? What are the new laws that were just passed?
Abortion.
Duh. Oh. You guys want to have at it?
I mean, I'm like, I think I lean more pro-life. I'm not an absolutist. I think that there is a time that is very early on where I would be okay with allowing abortion. So I think 6 weeks, 9 weeks, heartbeat cutoff, I think that's fine. It still allows people to, if they're like raped or something, get to do what they need to do. But it's not allowing like a fully, formed fetus in the womb from being ripped apart. I think I'm okay with the Texas law. And I wish more states would adopt a similar law.
Yeah.
See, this is going to be like unpopular opinion. I try to understand that like this issue is a big fucking deal for a lot of people. It's just not for me. I kind of feel like you fucking straights got to figure this one out on your own.
Wait, you straights? Are you talking to me?
No, you're maybe 3/4 of a straight now.
That's fair.
But for me personally, I just feel like everything else that's happening is such an urgent, massively big deal that I'm like, do we really need this right now? Can't we focus on fighting the immediate shit that's going on? And I get for a lot of people this is immediate, but it's been legal for like how many fucking 30, 40 years that I'm like, can we just focus on one thing? I feel like Republicans are just always like, ooh, something shiny. And I'm like, can we just maybe...
Yeah, but to them, I see the principle because there's people that really, really think it's murder. And for me, I do think it's murder after a certain amount of time. But somebody commented, I didn't think there was a heartbeat already. I think the heartbeat's actually like 9 weeks, which is what I think the state of Georgia has like a 9-week like heartbeat bill. I think 6 weeks is a little bit before the heartbeat starts, so maybe that's a little bit early if you're going by medical terms, but I just feel like the earlier the better because it still gives women a chance to have that if it's really, really necessary. But after a certain amount of time, I just feel like you're irresponsible. That's it.
I'm texting my mother, who is an ultrasound tech, to see when the heartbeat starts.
Ooh, okay. I heard it was like 9.
Journalism.
I heard it was 9-ish, but
I think you're right. I do think you're right.
Yeah, so this does seem a little soon. But by the way, parentheses, hey Jacob, love you. Classes started this week at uni, and half of my classes have already brought up privilege, marginalization, disenfranchisement, and systemic oppression.
Oh, 5.5 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
That's horrible, Jacob. That's horrible. I can't.
Stick to your guns. Be as obnoxiously uncompromising as possible. Be a dick. Just be a dick.
They have no problem being dicks. Hi, Sunspot, thank you. Yes! The answer is yes! I know he has it. Olivia, have you seen Scream? 1 through 4?
I haven't seen it either.
The first thing we do when we're moving to Texas is having a Scream marathon, Scream 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then it comes out in January. I'm so excited. Yes, it is so good.
I'm making you binge the Alien franchise. That's my shit.
I
I've
haven't seen it.
I've seen Alien.
We'll
I
do
fucking
both.
love Alien.
And the Halloween movies, too. Yes, you can see Scream.
I
I've
don't
seen
like
one of
them.
them. I've seen one of them, I think.
I don't like those. They're just
Which ones?
boring.
Which one?
Wasn't there one that had like jack-o'-lanterns or some shit in it? Like, maybe I'm thinking
It's
about
called
it.
Halloween. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, dude. I don't know if I'm thinking about the right one, but I think I did see it.
It's motherfucking the guy in the mask.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a
I love hate watching them because there's one where it's like a cult and he like impregnates his niece and like it's fucking weird. And there's one where he floats down the river and is saved by a blind man with a parrot. Like some of those middle ones get kind of fucking goofy, but
Somebody in the chat said we should do call-ins.
I don't know how to.
So just like do like you know how you can like download like a fake number app or something and get people to call you.
I'm gonna figure that out for next time. That's a good idea. I've never done that.
I don't want to say my actual number on live, or
No, same.
I would do. I would.
a fake number though. Halloween 3 underrated. By the way, I found out last night that Christian agrees with me that Halloween 6 is fucking awesome. So that's the incest cult one. Grady. Question: You told her moving to Texas. Texas. Can one send an apartment warming gift since you're moving into Tornado Alley? This weather geek wants to get you guys a gift. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, like you're the best. I'll send you my address. Yeah, we're probably not
as long as you're willing to give a gift, Mikey will give you his full address.
No, it's just
He said, "Cool, I'll send my address."
like you know.
and if you try
Now,
to pull some crazy shit,
why? I mean, there are many reasons, but.
Alrighty.
Oh, we could. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta figure out the phone calls thing, but we'll do this again
next time. Yeah, sounds good.
Does anyone? Is there anything we are forgetting? Oh, wait, Maddie.
Oh yeah, you could also
You
just
can
send
start
people
watching.
the StreamYard link and let them join that way if they want to join face to face.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I guess we could do that.
Wow. 1 sec. Mikey, promise me you start watching Friday the 13th. Yes, I will. I've meant to. I haven't seen almost any of them because I've never really been so into Jason. But okay, I will watch them because probably it's like good.
Just not into the whole
You will be.
I want to see that.
That's funny because you usually are into that, Toad.
I feel like I'm not into horror movies, but I'm into like creepy movies.
Creepy.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, like I watch a lot of Steve King movies.
They're so fucking good. He's
Mikey, as a girl, you misgendered on Vince's. I'm sorry, you didn't have your name or your picture, so I was assuming. Olivia commented on your live with Gary cleaning up my gay agenda.
Oh, I thought that was a dude, honestly, too. I'm sorry.
I took a shot.
No, I recognize the name though. I thought that was a dude. I don't know why. Not that I know even where that name is from or how to gender it, but for some reason I just assumed it was a guy.
right.
Most of my viewers are guys. I'm literally like my statistics or analytics, whatever, is 97% male subscribers. So.
Oh, that's gonna be a hit piece.
I got the weirdest motherfuckers following me. I got fucking weeaboos, furries, and
That's
I'm not
horrible.
complaining. Like they're interesting people.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm straight again. I have to deal with that.
I get a good number of like geriatrics messaging me, hitting on me. It's flattering, but
Or like there's
Pedro
this,
J just texted me. How was the stream, babe? We're not off it
you like
yet.
never watch it.
it's good.
Yeah,
Does it want to come
facts.
on?
I'm like, I'm not even. He asked me to send him the link so he could promote it to his followers. I was like, fuck no, I don't want a bunch of grapers in this chat, dog. His followers are like all groupers. Oh my god, my bitch Gabby in the chat.
Where?
Oh, groypers? You said
Gabby!
groypers?
Yes, you know what a groper is, like the
Yeah,
Nick
yes.
Fuentes
Send
people.
the fucking link.
Okay,
Send the
so
link.
Pedro J, for some reason, he's like the only black person that the groypers like, so they all follow him, and a lot of his fans are these crazy like incel groper people on Twitter. And every time he posts me, they always leaves like some weird ass comments. Like it gets kind of crazy. So I don't like them that much.
If they want to follow me, that's fine. I don't.
A lot of them are secretly on the like. A lot of them are on the DL, like low key. Like a lot of them are a
I
little
think
bit.
so
gay.
too.
I think Nick Fuentes is on the DL.
I do too.
That is
Yo.
my most problematic wood.
Oh my god! Should I say this?
Mine is
Actually,
Crenshaw.
I should say this because Zach keeps telling me that Nick Fuentes is his most problematic thing too. And he keeps, so Pedro J said at our wedding, Nick Fuentes is gonna officiate it, and I was like, no, he's not.
Well, you got to look down to him.
Yeah, that dude is like 5'3". I'm not doing that.
Mine is Dan Crenshaw.
Wood.
Ah, no.
It would be cheap, dirty hate sex.
Let me
He used to follow
stop
me
with
on
the hate
Twitter,
sex
too,
thing.
on my
Okay,
old
let me
one.
think. Who's my most problematic wood? I don't know. Wait, I think I sent it to Zach the other day, but I forgot what I said. Zach, if you remember what, say it in the chat. I forgot what it was.
Tell us.
My name is African, haha, because I'm a black African from South Africa. You pronounce my name like Bo Gabani, or is it Bo Jabani?
Bo Jabani.
I like it. Bo Gabani.
That's
Bo
pretty.
Gabani.
Cool, we got South Africans in here. That's fucking awesome. Going international.
Nice.
Crenshaw is hot looking, but he has I agree.
Oh, Zach, it was Trump Jr. Donald Trump Jr. was my most problematic one.
I would.
He is. I like him with the beard.
hot.
And he recently followed me on Twitter, so I might slide on his Twitter. Let me stop.
Yo, he's gonna send you a clip of this video with like question mark.
Okay, I think I told this to Maggie before, but like 3 years ago, maybe even 4 years ago, I was like 17 at the time, or maybe I think I was 17. But I was following Donald Trump Jr. on Instagram. He had posted like a mirror selfie at the gym or something, and you know, me being a little bitch, I commented some shit like, "Oh, like show us the workout routine," and he replied, "You wouldn't be able to handle it, winky face," and I was like.
Oh
and
my
then,
god!
And then I met him like a few months after that in person. He didn't say shit. I don't think he like knew who the fuck I was. But he was a little bit awkward, so I didn't know if he knew.
Maybe.
And then he just followed me on Twitter like 2 months ago. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're in. We got him.
Oh shit! Oh my god! The leftists are gonna screen record this, and then
I hope the fuck they do. I hope the fuck they do because he'll contact us and pay us to take down the video. That would be rich. I hope the fuck he does.
Jacob, as we're doing our political crushes, sure. Who would mine be other than a hate fuck?
Ooh.
I'd hit that Gates.
I'd bang Tulsi Gabbard.
Oh, I would too if I were like, she'd be on my exception list. I have one, but I can't say it here because it's someone I kind of know. I'll tell you guys how.
Oh, I know who it is.
No, you don't. You do not.
Sure? Are you sure?
Who do you think it is? I don't know who you think you're thinking. I don't think you know him.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe.
Wait, who are you thinking though?
No, never mind. Never mind.
I don't know who you're thinking. It's bothering me now.
Never mind.
Who's that one Democrat?
Let me just change the subject. Somebody said James O'Keefe. Somebody said Dave Rubin.
Oh, Dave Rubin.
James O'Keefe.
James O'Keefe is kind of cute. Somebody said Ann
this would be
Coulter.
Dave
You know
Rubin.
what? I love Ann Coulter like she's my aunt, not like I would be with her. So I would have to pass on that one.
I was James O'Keefe.
Will Witt he's just too perfect looking for me. I like people who are funny looking.
Will Witt would do Will Witt.
I think Will Witt's kind of.
We have Matt Wall.
No.
It's too old.
I don't like Will's.
Justin Trudeau. No, I like guys
No.
with dicks.
He
not
looks like Fidel
vaginas.
Castro. And he did blackface.
That's why I like it.
Just have a look. Yeah, Olivia, I want to know who. Okay, wait. The one I'm talking about is straight though. So who are you?
Oh, never mind. I'll just say I thought you were talking about Brandon because everyone on Facebook always thinks you're a couple. So I just thought.
No! Oh my God! Ew, he's like my brother. You know.
Okay. That's why I was surprised when you. I honestly did not think you liked them, but just I know. But you know, every time y'all post a picture together, people just assume y'all are together. So I just thought that you know what.
Brandon's cute. I mean,
He is, but we're girlfriends.
Okay.
he's cute.
Okay.
Okay, this I agree with, but
Yeah.
It works. It works.
Does it?
It works. I know we're all thinking it.
I wasn't until you said
Absolutely
that.
not.
It works.
Joseph says, so none of you would do Tim Pool. I
If he took
technically
the
work.
beanie
I
off.
work for him now, so I can't say. I have no comment.
If he took the beanie off.
Oh my god.
I have no comment.
Who's
I
the
can't
one
make that comment.
Arabic guy who does like the list?
Oh, Siraj.
Would. He's my Twitter crush.
He's married though.
He divorced. He just got divorced, I think.
Send me the tweet.
I
Really?
don't know if it's there was like people talking about like how he's divorced. And then I went,
It wasn't a joke.
maybe it wasn't, I don't know.
I don't want to wish that on him. So if we're like being
You don't wanna wish it on him.
divorced,
Oh
no, he's
it'd be
cute.
horrible.
He's cute. He's cute.
I did tweet at him and I said, like, he's fucking hot. I don't care. And then he liked the tweet. And I was like, hold up. I didn't think you would actually look at it.
Better than Dave Rubin. Who are we missing? You know who I would hit it, but I think he's straight. Do you guys know this guy? Oh god, I'm forgetting his name, so I won't say. Never mind. Because then I'm just gonna seem like the asshole who doesn't know his name, even though I kind of know him. That's terrible. Tom Cotton.
Who the fuck said Tom Cotton?
I would do the other, what's his nuts? There's a picture of him, what's his nuts? The motherfucker, there's like this hot picture of him like in the wine store holding the bottle of wine. God, he's another neocon, kinda. He's in the same breath as Tom Cotton.
The Gen Z GOP people. There's one of them who I would hate fuck like a motherfucker.
Who?
I forget his name.
I know like all of them. I was just curious. Because
Oh,
you know
you
they
know
all
them?
they all live in DC, so I've like hung out with them.
They're
before.
horrible.
You know what? Say what you want about Gen Z or GOP. Yes, the Twitter account is cringe. I've told that to their faces, but I will say that they're pretty nice people. You know, I would consider me friends with a few of them. So yeah.
One of them I would hit.
Let me talk to them, and I can help them better their Twitter page.
Dude, so one day they're like, oh, do you want to come out with us? And I went to one of the girls' apartments, the one that's always getting hated on by like the grapers and stuff on Twitter. And she's actually really nice. And I made a joke about joining Gen Z GOP, and she was like, do you really want to join? And I was like, fuck no. Like, I love y'all, but I just no. And you know, they respected that I felt differently about it. They respected my views. They were not mean about it. They didn't act like liberals about it. So
theirs were so fucking horrible. Maddie, I'm like 90% certain that Big Fat Carlin got me blacklisted from being on.
Okay, can you talk about that? Because I forgot. Because she's not even cool with Tim, and I don't think she's. I mean, I know Lydia blocked her on Twitter, but I don't know if she's cool directly with Tim. But I don't think she would have got you blacklisted, or did she?
I
don't want to I don't want to like say something stupid, but maybe she is cool with Tim. I just know that Lydia.
No. She's not cool with fucking anyone. But I don't know if I want to get into it on here. But
okay, after.
Yeah. Let's just I guess all the little I'll go into is like I don't really want to get into it because she's just so disgusting. Like,
well, and I don't have beef with nobody, so I'm just curious. So it's fine if you tell me.
She was trying very hard to make me like her public ally in her many feuds, and used me to attack Tim Pool.
Wait, so she was feuding with Tim Pool?
Fucking feuding with that,
why was she feuding with Tim Pool? What did he do to anybody?
She wanted him to like cancel a guest that he had on.
Who?
What's that guy's name? Vach?
Oh, Vosh?
He sucks, but like,
oh yeah, I hate Vosh.
I do too. I mean, everyone does, but very hypocritical.
Okay, so
and I don't think that's something
I hold the opinion that just because somebody is not well liked or somebody has beef with somebody else, it doesn't give you the right to demand people to get deplatformed and stuff. So I mean, that even goes for you guys. I know y'all hate each other. I don't really post anything or really interact with her on Twitter because we just don't even be posting about the same shit. I it's like
people. I really did not want to go into this, but I feel like there's people like the people I mentioned earlier who I don't really like, that I don't even want to say their name because it's like, who gives a shit my feelings that I don't like them, you know? But I just think it's a whole other level when your entire presence is just bullying people, threatening to reveal people's affairs, threatening to reveal. I had told her in confidence about my ex-boyfriend's mental illness, who's a private.
Oh, dude, I saw what she was posting on your ex, actually, the one that you had to break up with, and I was like, yeah, that was a little bit over the line.
She's honestly just the worst person I've met. One of the worst, probably the worst in my life, but definitely in this. So screw her, she's not worth time, but I'm a little salty that like I'm pretty sure I'll never be asked to go on Tim Pool because of her.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but ever since I started writing for Timcast, everyone and their mother is like, can you ask if I can get on Tim Pool? And I'm like, I'm not Lydia. I have no say over the guests that go on there. I've made suggestions to Lydia before, but it's usually not people who just randomly ask, because it's just people who, like, when they don't have a guest last minute, I'll say who I think could be the best person that we can get out there last minute. It's usually people that live, like, in the DC.
Oh, no. It's not like I even, like,
no, I know you were asking. I'm just saying to people in the chat, because like this whole like last 3 weeks has been people ask me to text him for them. I'm like, this is very new. I don't have a lot of pull. I can't just be
I fucking hate people. Just that's annoying.
Yeah, I'm like, y'all don't even like me. Y'all just want me to get you on Temple, and I really don't have the ability to.
No. I mean, I would never.
I know you love me, Mikey, and you're not.
No. I would just say I would never expect to be asked on because I'm like fucking nobody. But don't act like you're friends and then be burning bridges for the. You know what I mean?
You're not nobody, and they ask people, like, they've had people on there that don't have, like, 100,000 followers and tens of thousands of followers before.
So annoying. If I just could stop getting banned from shit, I would have more.
Yeah.
Zach is gonna go ask you to go.
I think Zach would be a horrible guest because he can't stop cussing and saying nasty shit, and you're not allowed to say anything like explicit on Timcast.
Matt, you just abandoned us. I'm very upset.
Y'all still going? I know, right? I need to get off here and FaceTime my male companion, which is just such a. I never thought I would say that shit.
I'm just so I'm happy for you. I knew it.
No, because listen, y'all, Toad. So when last time I saw Mikey, it was like in March, and I came to New York to shoot that episode on HBO where I actually came out, which aired in like June or something, or no, May. And like I saw him the night before we shot that episode because we were quarantining in the hotel for like 4 or 5 days. And so on the last night, the first night I was able to go out, I like hit up Mikey, and we ended up like going to this really like cute pizza restaurant. It was actually really good pizza. And we're sitting there, and I was telling him, and he was like, "No, go lesbian right now." He's like, "Go all the way, go lesbian right now."
I did not say that.
Yes, he was. He was so intense, and he was like, "You need to like stop like fucking with these ugly, lying, cheating men, and just fuck a girl."
No, there's like one lying, cheating man who you are way too good for. And see, I was right about it because now you're dating someone who I
okay, but see, better. I listened to your advice. I broke up with him. Anyways, so like in that time frame, I was like talking to girls and stuff. I did like hang out with girls and do whatever with girls, and then I just ran into another guy I liked, and then the whole toxic cycle started all over again.
No,
I feel like I let him down because he was like when we got pizza, he was like so like gung ho like lesbian. He was like, "Oh my god, we're doing gay besties!" Ah, yeah.
No, but we had left off that night that we hung out. That it was like she was like, "Oh yeah, maybe at some point down the road I'll come out or something." And then the next day she called me. She's like, "I came out on HBO."
And he's like, "What?" And it was all because of you, Mikey. It was all because of you.
Whatever.
I was not going to say that shit.
So you have me to blame.
Yeah. I even blamed you in my YouTube video I made about it.
Oh, I love you.
I love you too.
You guys are the best. We should probably wrap this up in a sec unless anyone has any final thoughts.
I gotta go pee-pee again.
I do too. Probably all just
I'll let you go first.
No, we should probably wrap this up, I'm saying, before we hit 2 hours. But
All
if
right,
anyone
sounds
has any final thoughts, anything profound to say, I don't know.
Any questions?
Anything.
I would say you should get out of your liberal ass areas. That goes for all of us because you're in San Diego. I'm in DC. You're in New York. I know y'all are moving to Texas soon. I gotta do something too. And I will say to validate all the little baby bisexuals out there, you're valid whether you date a girl or a guy.
Yes.
Gabby, I already told you about that shit. Don't act like this is a fucking surprise, bitch. Stop.
Christian, you are forever on my crush list. I love you.
I want to talk to Christian.
I
want
love
to talk to him.
You guys should do a thing.
He seems
But
very
Christian,
level-headed.
I'll hit you up. It probably won't be. It definitely won't be this weekend because I'll be in Miami. Possibly, but sometime in like late September, I'll get you on my channel.
Yes, he's amazing. And that's so beautiful what Olivia was saying. So to all of my gay gentlemen out there, just remember you will burn in hell. Good night. I'm kidding.
No, he's not.
You're horrible.
I'm kidding. Toady, do you have anything else to say?
No.
Boca Bane wants you to talk about immigration and stuff on your next Twitter thingy.
That's right. Okay. Yeah, me and Cam have different views on immigration.
Someone said you should have a private Discord for returning or a private guest. Oh, we should do a Discord or a group chat.
Can someone set it up for me though, because
HomoCon group chat. HomoCon group chat.
Do it.
Yes. I want a Discord. How do I make a Discord?
I don't know how that shit works.
Either.
We should do it though.
Yeah, I don't know how to set that up. I just get dragged into this shit.
Thin White Axe, who I love you by the way. I used to consider myself asexual. I have so many questions with that. But now I'm questioning whether I'm bi and so fucking confused, bro.
How do you go from being attracted to 0 genders to 2 genders? Can you explain that for me? I'm not trying to be rude. I just want to.
100.
I think you're valid for sure. I need to know the logic behind that.
Well, sometimes
Gabby said, Olivia, you're a liar.
Just like,
Gabby, what do you think I was trying to say about Patriot J earlier? That's who I was. Put 2 and 2 together, Gabby. Okay.
I'm confused, okay? We love
I mean, that's valid. It's just that I don't fucking know.
I always wonder about like the asexuals though, because like, is it like a fuck? Well, I guess not in his case, but with some of them, I'm wondering if you just have like a fucking syndrome or something.
you're syndromic.
Like some. I'm jealous, by the way. I fucking wish. Can you imagine how nice that must be?
This is getting problematic.
That's the point.
Oh yeah, I am dying of fucking heat in here. So like, we should probably get going. But we'll do the Discord, and we love you guys. And you guys sign up for my locals, please, because I love you. Oh god, I feel like one of those people now. But
guys, go subscribe to my YouTube. I'm almost at 4,000.
Subscribe to his Twitter. I'm gonna like update.
Don't
this
follow
later.
me.
The stuff. Fine, don't
Follow
me.
Gay Toad. He posts a lot of crazy, like really scary frog pictures.
Just vibing. I'm just fucking
That's
vibing.
vibing.
I'm just fighting with people.
I'm very impressed that anyone is still watching this.
Yeah, me too.
How many people are watching?
You know, some.
I feel bad for them.
I'm drunk. I just kept sipping and sipping.
Yeah, Maddie, I feel so bad that you're stuck there. Like, if we can do anything to bring you bought a house, so you probably
can we do like a Dunkirk, but fucking us rescuing motherfuckers from Australia?
Storm the beaches of Australia.
Zach, I love you.
Arrivederci.
All right,
always
thank you so
supports.
much. We'll see you soon. We'll do this more. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.